Okay, I think we're good. I always have to wait. I have this big long pause, this dramatic thing. Hello, friends. Welcome back. Day 10, apparently. Day 5. Day 5. We made it. I'm in my own space for a change. Holy smokes. This is the only day that I have done in my own space, but here it is. Feeling good, feeling collected, a little bit hairy, scary. I had a lot of clients today. So it was just one of those crazy days. I meant to book it off in my booking calendar so I wouldn't have to do anything today. And what happens? I don't book it off, which is par for the course. And I end up with 5 readings. So there we were. I was reading, running to CrossFit, reading, answering emails. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my space. And welcome to the Spirit Essence Show special edition, all things Spirit Essence. My lovely co-hosts, Nancy Brady, Lizina, whose last name I butcher every time, so I'm not going to say it, and my witchy poo, Jody Ann. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the space, ladies. This is going to be such a fun night. This is different than our other nights because tonight is all messages, discussion. We want questions, guys. We want to hear your questions. Ask us something. Even if you want to say, hey, tell me if I'm going to win the lotto, we'll answer you. No, most likely, but we'll answer you. Just be a part of it. Have fun with us. Most of you know how we work. I'm an empowerment meeting. Jody is a tarot slinger / my witchy poo. Lizina is a multidimensional healer and intuitive channeler. Nancy is communications. Nancy communicates.
Literally, she's a communicator.
Yep, with the animal world, with spirit. We all have these fun different modalities we're going to utilize tonight. I'm going to do readings with the chakras. Lizina, I'm going to use these.
You go, girl. You go.
I am. We're going to do tarot. We're going to do crystals. We'll do some animal. We're just going to have fun with it. But before we get into it, ladies, I do want to remind everyone. Okay, I woke up this morning and it was like message after message. The subscription box, but we call it the Sacred Goddess Empowerment Kit, is popping. I think we only have like 2 or 3 spots left to get the 10 spaces used for the 15% off. Oh my God. All Spirit Essence products for the year. That was 15% off Spirit Essence brand products for a year. If you jump in now, I think there's 2 spots left. So if you're even remotely thinking about that goddess box, let's talk about it for just a second. What's in it? Access to a special meditation, access to a spirit scope, all sorts of different, little gift certificates that we've had made up that you'll get in your little box. Well, it's not a box, it's a kit. You'll get in your little kit that will give you 15% off this, 10% off events. There's going to be a reading of the month. So it might be Akashic Records for me. It might be an Aura Essence. It might be just a straight up mediumship. It might be a trance channeling. Those are so much fun. And so, we tried to put down to see, when I put it all together, we looked at it and we're like, oh, okay, so how much do you think this is kind of worth? And I was like, okay, well, it could be worth anything from like 200, 150, 300. And we're going to do it for 40 for the first. God help me. There's so many things I'm trying to say, you guys, the first 6 months. So come in, take a look at it. I think Delyn still has it up on our website at the front there. Check it out. I'm so happy to be able to put it together because it's about intention setting. It's about everyone working in the same kind of vibe for the month. I'll come in, I'll decide which vibe it will be, and then we will all partake in that vibe. So yeah, check it out. The next thing I want to mention to you guys, though, is that we have a newsletter, the Spirit Essence newsletter. And this is where there's channelings done in it that you won't see online, specials, like Nancy might throw in a special there she's got this super cool chakra board. Is that what it's called?
Well, yeah, I guess you could call it that. I sort of call it an intuitive soul reading, but
Okay, she's better at wording it than I am. So an intuitive soul, she might throw that in there for a special price. These are things that we actually don't put in the group. So I channel an angelic message from a specific angelic being, and then Nancy or Lizina or Jody or Ricky might throw in something there. You'll get to see all the different courses coming up a little bit earlier, and then there is a blog in there as well. So it's just a fun way to kind of connect and see what's going on, because sometimes you guys we miss stuff in Facebook, right? We'll be in Facebook and groups, things don't get in there, you don't see it, and then you miss out an event. I don't know how many times someone said to me, well, I know you were doing Mediumship 101. And in your mind, you're thinking, how many sweet times have I put it out there? And it's just the algorithms of stuff, right? We miss it. Or you get a newsletter. Has anyone watching Been There, Done That is done like 19 times? He's trying to get in here. I don't know what he's doing. But...
because he's been there, done that. He should change his name.
Anyway, so if you want to hook up to the newsletter, you guys, and get some little special things, sort of, special to the Spirit Essence people, please go to the website, and at the front, you can click on subscribe. Is that right, Dylan? Is that where we go? Yeah, that's right. So www.spiritessencebytaradiana.com. So there is some housekeeping already complete. And I guess we should just kind of get into this, ladies. Jody, unmute yourself so we can hear you, beautiful.
Well, I'm mucking around with my computer because it's precariously balanced on a box because we just got home from Victoria, and I'm trying not to make a lot of noise, and I hope it doesn't tip over.
Is Luna in the room?
No, not yet. I'm sure she will annoy us soon. Yes.
If it tips over, it's meant to be, Jody.
Yeah.
Right.
Shaken, not stirred.
Dear Goddess, don't break my computer.
Collectively, everyone take a breath in and say, Jody's computer will stay upright.
Thank you, loves.
Upright.
Can I just jump in? Totally crazy weird. I was listening to your plan for your spirit deck, because you were talking about how you're putting together. I need to pre-order that now. I need one. I've decided how I'm going to use it, because I'm always out camping and paddling and doing stuff, and I see animals. So instead of pulling a card, whatever I see that day, I'm going to go look it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
This weekend alone, I saw 2 hawks today on my way into the ferry from Victoria to Schwartz Bay.
Hey. Yeah.
Yesterday, there were 3 sea lions in the water with me. And get this, 2 days ago, there was a whale.
Oh,
nice.
I've never, ever been in the water with a whale before.
And
you could hear it like it was like
animal.
What?
yes. She's someone's spirit animal.
I'm someone's spirit animal.
Yeah, you're Ty's spirit animal, are you not?
Yes, that's right. Sorry.
Yes.
But Jody, how beautifully amazing is that? And honestly, what a brilliant idea. Like seriously though, because when I was up in Lillooet, Jody, I saw driving up there. Oh my God, I was having heart palpitations, but there was this little groundhog. I was driving up the canyon, and we were going through Jackass Mountain is a hot mess. And so they're trying to rebuild the bridge there from the storms. And there's this I don't even know why I looked at it at the corner of my eye, and he was precariously sitting on one of those barriers, that's a drop on one side or a semi on the other. And I'm like, oh, sweet Goddess, don't let that little guy bolt, because there's a big semi behind me. I almost drove into the mountain. I know if Harbinder's on here, I was not making a video because I was like trying to watch this little guy, but I saw him. I saw a coyote come out. I turned a corner, and there was, the devil spawn, the mountain goat, who looks at you like it's Lucifer.
I love those. I do too.
I actually
where they're on the side of the mountain all the time. I love those.
Yeah, no, this one was smack dab in the middle of a road staring me down. But
he has a very serious message for you. Don't miss it. He's in the middle of the road.
Stop and listen. Stop.
Take a breath, woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what an amazing idea, Jody.
That's how I'm going to use it. I was listening to you because I didn't get it live. So I was listening to the replay like when I was brushing my teeth and stuff, honest. So I was doing that and I thought that's how I'm going to use it. And I want to answer Ro. I think it was a gray whale because if it was an orca, I would have seen the dorsal fin.
Yeah.
And I didn't. And there was like the plume of
Oh,
whatever you
the
call
blowhole.
that.
Spray.
Blowhole.
It was it wasn't as tall as internet said it would be for a humpback whale, and it was kind of heart shaped, which is supposed to be a gray whale.
Cool.
So, and I mean,
Fun.
guys, like I was maybe 20 yards from it.
Wow.
Like I couldn't believe it. And then the sea lions, they're one of the only things I'm afraid of out there. The sea lions, they came up in front of me and they were about 5 or 6 feet in front of me and they were going the same direction I was. So it was only once I was back on land, I was like, they were under me. They were under my board. They knew I was there. That's why they didn't care when they came up to breathe. And there was like 3 of them.
Oh, that's so cool though.
Yeah. So I was so excited to tell people. So I shared it with, other than my family, you guys are the first ones who know.
Yay.
Hey.
Very cool.
Aw. Oh, you reading Charlene's messages? Those are
I am. Look at that.
really-
Gray whale used to come. Wow. I did read that gray whales are like super like into people.
I think that's so fun. And Jody, thank you. I'm so excited about those cards. I did start a deck with someone and unfortunately she stopped doing what she was doing, but
Mhm.
I'm so excited for this and the woman is so lovely and neither one of us really knows what we're doing. So it'll be
That's the perfect
absolutely
way.
fantastic, right? It will be fantastic. So many good things coming. Ladies and gentlemen, I love your messages in the group. This is what the group is supposed to be about. So you guys popping in there and showing those pictures and the discussions and you know, I love that so much. And I love that my ladies come in and they're like, yes. And you know, we're like one big happy soul sister brother family, right? It's just a good vibe. So let's get to it, ladies. What we're going to do tonight is we wanted to open up and kind of give you guys a little bit. We were hoping to do more demos and stuff. and
Hey,
we were-
I want to read out loud in case no one saw it. So Jennifer Wiles, she's been posting her lives when she's out camping and stuff. And they had a bobcat chill with them last Saturday.
Yes. Just saw that. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So what does it mean, chilling with a bobcat? Can you elaborate?
He was stalking them.
Oh, okay.
and-
Okay.
they
Thank
were
you.
okay with it.
Okay.
Jennifer, tell us.
Yeah.
I had to hit the button to unmute. It stayed around all day. I had taken my cats, actually it was at my house. I took my cats outside and I saw this eyes staring at me. I'm like, oh my God, quick, cats inside, then find
Yes,
camera.
Yes.
But no, it stayed all day. It watched me. It wasn't afraid. It wasn't like aggressive. And I got to watch it literally sleep on its back paw like a pillow and try and hunt the crows that were bugging it. But it was amazing because I've never seen one before and it just stayed there the whole time. It was pretty cool.
I love that. Do you know where I saw a bobcat, you guys? Totally took me completely out of my element. Deer Lake Park. I was walking. This is when I only had Cookie and Sammy, so I didn't have the Honey, the pit bull. I thought she was in here. And Cookie, well, some of you know Cookie. Cookie is a dachshund cross. So she's fluffy, very short legs, very long. And Sammy's a Havanese. And we were just walking along and it was kind of a reedy area. And this bobcat, and I know what a bobcat looks like because I'm, we have a cabin in the interior, jumps right in front of us onto the walkway. Cookie lost her, I was going to say something inappropriate, lost her mind. She was so agitated that she literally flipped herself up in the air and turned over and landed on her back. She was so going to eat this bobcat, and the bobcat just looked at us, jumped over the other side. Sam was like, whoa, and took off. But it was very magical. Like it was such a cool looking creature. Cookie
So
was having,
muscular.
yeah, absolute heart murmur.
Well, she
though.
thought she was gonna get eaten. That's why.
I don't think so. I think she
Nope.
thought she was going to have a tasty lunch.
Oh
She
my
was
goodness.
angry. She was spitting. And the cat was just like, holy, what is that? Right? So, okay. tonight is fun night, fun night, fun night, fun night. Let's demo, guys. Let's give messages. I think what we should do is that we should really open the gallery so I can see everyone, because it's really hard.
There we go.
So yeah, I'm gonna go gallery with this. And I should mention this, lovely friends, we are taping this for YouTube. So if anyone is uncomfortable with being shown on YouTube, and Hannah says that when we do it on YouTube, it won't come up like this. It'll just be the speaker, but I'm not sure if that's true or not. So I always put this out anyway. You can put your video off if you'd like. And I'm okay with that because I respect everyone's thought process with that. So otherwise, hello, Samantha Chan. Samantha, oh, okay. I know I said we were going to start at 7:15. Give me 1 second. Samantha Chan's the newest member of my team. Yay, Samantha. She is, I'm so excited because let me tell you, I asked her to put together some gift certificates and stuff for me so I could do it myself. Yeah, I called her back and I said, like, just seriously, could you just do it for me? Because I'm not going to spend that kind of time doing that. And she was very gracious and said she would help me. So I'm super excited. I just saw a message from someone, but I can't see it now. So let me just quickly check that because I want to make sure we answer anyone's concerns or anything like that.
There was one about a picture falling off the wall in a house. So I can't see who it was.
Oh, Kathy, there it is. Okay,
Kathy,
I had
yeah.
a picture fall twice today. I don't even know how I'm looking at this. Okay, I had a picture fall twice today. The second time I heard it, but it was about 5 feet from where the wall is. Message. Anyone want to give her the message? That's Kathy. Oh, that's a long last name. Lewandowski. I think I said it right.
Right away, things with that, I always look at what is my spirit guide trying to get my attention about? When things are clicking, when things are kind of banging or whatever, that's usually where I go to right away. I tend to have like a lot of you, kind of a dialogue going all the time. So when I see significant things for me, I just go, oh, right, I was worried about that thing, or, oh, I had that idea. And it's usually a confirmation. So I'll put that in there. Anyone else? Do you have a direct message for her?
So when stuff like that happens in my space, it is pay attention, right? So someone's in there, someone's wanting you to pay attention. When I pick up the energy in the space, I want to say to you, I feel male as opposed to female. I feel as though the energy is about, it's not a dire warning of any sense. It's pay attention to what's going on around you. These things are happening and you want to be on top of it. So for me, it's not even about whether it's a loved one coming through or anything like that. It can be as simplistic, or I guess in our world, it's simplistic, but maybe in others it isn't. It can be just pay attention to what's going on around you. They really want you to be paying attention, because when things start dropping, what happens? You're like, what the heck? What the heck's going on here? So now you're going to watch and see, if there is another message for you, because the message is for you directly, whatever it is they're trying to say. Do you know, can I say this, guys? And Charlene and Dylan, maybe you can give me a hand here. There's a lot of people putting questions into the posts here. And I think it would be better if people just put up their little hand sign or whatever, and we can, and we can come to you instead of us all trying to read these and get the, I think we might even get to people faster with that kind of stuff. Ladies, Lizina, Nancy, Jody, you're okay with that too?
Oh, I love it. Then we can like connect better.
Yeah.
So if you go into the reactions icon, there is a hand there. You can choose raise hand. So, and your hand will stay risen until you take it down, until we talk to you.
Thank you for telling everyone, Lizina, because I would need that information too.
I got you.
So why don't we do this, ladies? Why don't we just take turns going to people and seeing the raised hands and whatnot? And if you're called to anyone else, I think that's what would work best. What do you think?
Let's go. Yep.
Okay, so Jody and I just started off. So Nancy and Lizina, why don't you guys carry on?
Hey.
On page 2 as their hands up. So I'm gonna go page 1. Hold on a second. All right, let's go to Sheila James, please.
Yay, Sheila. Where is she?
She's top left in my screen, but that doesn't mean anything. Oh,
Yeah, I
went
know,
down.
right?
She
Did
moved.
she unmute?
Oh, where'd I go?
Where did you go? There you are.
Where? Oh, there she is.
There
Oh,
you
she
are.
moved again.
We
She's in the
see
middle.
ya. What's your question, hun?
Oh, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yes, I just wanted to know if anything, like if anybody knows if my father or stepfather, like a male figure, has been trying to contact me.
So my initial feeling is that it's your father trying to contact you, not your stepfather.
Mhm.
And he's been making himself really known. Have you been sensing a lot of energy movement in your house?
Yeah.
Or dreaming a lot?
Dreaming a lot.
Yes.
Hand holding on my shoulder a
Yes.
lot.
Yes. And I mean, he's a strong communicator because like when spirit comes in for me, you can't see this on Zoom. It's not good, but my whole body goes up and I'm ice cold. And he's doing this to me, which I communicate in a lot of symbols and signs and it's like charades with him. And he's very much trying to get messages across to you, something you're not paying attention to yourself. So when you're thinking about something, that's him putting that icy cold hand on you. That's him sort of holding your hand. That's him making things move in your house and definitely in your dreams. So pay attention when that is happening because that's what he's trying to respond to what your questions are. Does that help you?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to offer some guidance.
Okay.
And the nice thing with
Okay.
spirit too is you can totally engage them to be like, let's say he's touching your shoulder, say, okay, I acknowledge you. Thanks, Dad.
Mhm.
And maybe it's a yes or no answer. Can you touch my shoulder twice? Can you make something move twice for yes, once for no? So there's often ways that they really work hard to communicate with us. So you just have to sort of challenge them a little bit and make them work harder.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
Does that answer your question, hun?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Kim, that's fine, honey. Yep, just put your little raised hand up and then you can type it in and we'll see it. It'll come up right away for us.
All right, my turn.
Yes.
Jennifer, may I come to you? Jennifer Weil. All right. So I'll ask you to unmute and what's your question?
Did that work?
Yes.
Okay, I think that worked. Thank you for putting the little thing because I did not know how to do the hand raise thing.
Hands up.
Right. So I find I will do this and I don't know how or when, but it happens. But I will often, I don't know if it's dream walk or astral project while I'm dreaming, and I'll be walking, and then to get back into my body, I almost feel like I'm fighting it, like that there's something there that's trying to keep me from getting back in. And when I do, I'm like energetically tired for days after. And I guess I'm curious to find out what or who I might be trying to fight and how to keep that from happening in the future or prevent worse things.
Okay, so what I'm picking up is you're actually astral traveling, right? And the resistance that you're feeling is coming back is it's when we're astral traveling, we're at a very light, high vibration, right? And it's about coming back in density. And that's why sometimes people have these falling dreams, right? Where they're falling. It's because they're coming back into the density of this 3D existence, right? In this body. And so that's what it is. And other times you just might want to stay up there because it's easier, right?
That's right.
Right. And but then your life and your purpose and is calling you back. And so you are tethered, right? You are tethered. There's nothing to worry about. But it's like there, see? It's just like, come back. I need to be fed. Okay. It's like that. Does that make sense?
Sorry,
Yeah.
everyone.
Oh, that was cute.
Perfect timing. Animal spirit guide in the house, okay? From the animal community. No, but that's what it is. And you know what? That also goes with people that feel sleep paralysis sometimes. It's just that their awareness has returned before all of them because we are many layers of energy. We are many molecules and atoms that are moving, right? Like I said, a perfect symphony. So if you think about like stars, like the Milky Way, how it's spread out like this, that's us, right? And so when we're coming back from one form into this physical, sometimes it's a little bit bumpy, right? And like I said, sometimes you don't want to come back yet, but then you do like that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm
Can
gonna
I
give
add-
you. Yes,
Can
go
I
ahead.
add something to that too? Like when I astral travel, I make sure there's a tiny silver thread that's attached to me so that when I come back, it's a little bit more gentle. And I always ask to wake up fully recharged.
I was
So-
gonna just add that. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Lizina.
No,
I
it's
thought you
fine.
were whining.
It's
I want
fine
to jump into,
Yeah.
you're not fighting anything but your own self. There's nothing there.
Thank
Good to
you,
know.
Jody.
yes.
There's nothing there. You're perfectly safe when you do it. The reason you're exhausted isn't because you're fighting. Our spirituality, it's like a muscle. So if you go to the gym and you pick up your heaviest weight, dude, you're gonna feel it the next day.
Yeah.
Right. So you're exercising your psychic body, your spirit body, and that's why you're tired. So ground, love yourself a little bit more the next day, eat a little bit more chocolate. Harry Potter's right. Your body likes
Yep.
it. Eat it. It keeps your soul in there after you travel. I always eat beautiful, amazing, yummy snacks after I've done lots of journeying.
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Right? Because my body likes it. So I want my soul to eat the chocolate.
Yeah. Professor Lupin.
And
That was
peanut butter.
Professor- yeah, Lupin, right? Keeps the Dementors away.
Yes.
Ask Jody. The Dementors did not get to her from that last
No,
meeting.
oh my God. I have a Harry Potter shirt on just for you tonight, Lizina.
Nice.
And also I think of I tell my kids this and myself, I think of my feet. I think of my feet and I think of my feet in the earth and in the ground, and that helps me get back all the way into my body.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. Good to know.
Set the intention. You can set it at any time. You don't have to set it, just before you suddenly go and astral travel. Just set it that when you astral travel, this is the way it's going to be. Straight
Yeah.
up. You have control. And people
Yeah.
seem to think that other beings have control of us. That's
No, no.
Hollywood. That's all the freaky deaky stuff, right?
Yeah.
In reality, we have control. This is our space, and we are in control of it when we are in control of it. So remember that. Just set your intention.
That's right.
Great. Thanks, guys.
Can I go to Lauren, please? Yes, you beautiful. Yes, she waves. Hey.
Hi. Can you
Hi,
hear me? okay?
gorgeous. I can
Hello.
hear you. Do you have a question?
I suspect that
And
my
then she
son.
went silent. Sorry.
Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yep, go.
Okay, so I suspect my son is natural medium. So he's been telling me about seeing, speaking of the devil, and
I was like, oh, the door's opening.
so and seeing spirit and a few other odds and ends like that. And the other day he said they threw some money at him and his shoulders getting touched. I just wanted to see if that was something that I should be paying attention to. And well, I mean, obviously paying attention to it, but if he's onto something there.
So the first thing I'll say to you is kids are beautiful, beautiful energy vessels. So, we get a lot of calls from people saying, can you come and help us? Our child, I mean, I am a perfect example of someone that couldn't sleep from the age of 4 to 12. I was up all night, every night, because that's when the spirits are easily coming through. So, in regards to that, I would say absolutely. If I look at the aura around him right now, I would say to you, third eye, crown, and solar plexus are huge. So receiving, right? Receiving, not knowing and not necessarily intentionally calling anything in, but absolutely receiving. So I would do a little bit of a chit chat about things like boundaries, right? Stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's what I would personally suggest. Anyone else want to jump in on that one?
Thank you.
Oh, go ahead, Lizina.
Nail on the head. No, I'm good. Go ahead, Nancy.
Well, one of the things too, I think, is just really having some good talks, chakra work, like Tara was saying. I personally like to use a lot of crystals as well, and bedtime stories around what is, energy protection, and put some crystals in the room, and just embrace some of the conversations and journaling as well. 'Cause then, you know, if he can tell you about what he's sensing and seeing, and thinking and feeling, then you can have that open conversation.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys.
Jody's got something.
And just speaking directly to your son, if he's interested when he's journaling, figuring out which things are his emotions and which things he's picking up. What are the messages and what are his feelings about it? And at a very young age, he can start sorting that out.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. That's
Right.
actually,
If
he's
you know,
not done that.
if he wants to, if he's like, whatever, I'm not too into figuring it out and I just want to ignore them at this point, because he's in control of his development, just like if he were an artist, right?
Yeah. He just wakes me up at 3 and he's like, I just saw something in my room. I'm like,
Yeah. And he can tell them to go away. He can say, dude, I'm sleeping.
good.
This is my bedroom. This is my sleeping space. You're not, just because I'm a bright, beautiful light that shines so lovely doesn't mean you
Yeah.
get to talk to me.
Yeah. 3 in the morning. Please. No, thank you. So,
Yes.
And again, that comes back down to intention setting, right?
Right, Tara. Very right.
Yeah. So before he goes to sleep, he sets his space. That's his is he still there? That's
No,
his
he-
freaking
no.
room. That's my room.
Yeah.
I control this space. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but
Mhm.
when I go to people's homes that, you know, they call me in for their children, right? That's the first thing I teach them is the power of intention. Set your boundaries. This is your room. This is your space. The crystals are huge. I always bring a little stack of crystals with me and we put them around. And I even teach them to sage. If mom will, I give them a little kit, mom will keep it for them and they can go in and they can clear the space. The thing is that we don't want them to be afraid of spirit, right?
Yeah.
Because spirit is not the poltergeist or you know, et cetera, et
Yes.
cetera. You want to be able to feel comfortable around spirit, because that is how we learn. And if he can learn at an early age, how much more fabulous is that than waiting till I was like 25 to really figure out
Right.
what in the holy heckadoodle I was doing, right? Yeah. So I mean that's just kind of my everything's intention, intention, everything. I'll make him an oil. We can put oil on him, you know, with the right intention. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. No, I totally understand. It's just, you know, with the industry that I'm in, right? He hears
Mhm.
things, right? And so it's difficult to kind of discern whether this is just things that he's picking up and then translating through, or if it's just, you know, if these are things that are actually coming to him. So, you know, and I and I'm always going to default to believing, right? And assuming that those things are truly happening, because I would way rather do that than bury that skill. And if later on down the road he's like, yeah, I was just making that up. Okay, well, that's fine. None of the things we did hurt you, so it doesn't really matter anyways, right? So that was just
What
my
a
kind of, I was
beautiful
like,
thing. What a
yeah.
beautiful thing that he has the language at such a young age, because there's so many kids whose parents are not open-minded, who are not pursuing
Yeah.
their own spiritual gifts, and therefore they don't have the words to describe what they're doing and what they're experiencing.
Yeah, no, he does. It's like, you're really blue today, blue and purple and swirly pinks. Like, okay.
Ooh, spray
Yeah.
paints.
It's like, all right, thanks, buddy. So, well, thank you so much, ladies. I really appreciate that.
Thank you for being such a great mom.
Yeah, what a wonderful mom.
What did Jody, what did Chip Coffee say to call me again? Oh, what did he call me? Remember, Lynn Marie was the one that was with me, but I remember calling you up and said, Chip Coffee. Does everyone know who Chip Coffee is?
Yes, because I remember, I can't remember, but I
And he
remember
called
the
me a hoodoo
conversation.
mom or something. And it felt so very inappropriate when he said it. So oh my God. And I was like, you
We'll
called
have
me
to
a what?
message Lynn and get her to remind us.
Voodoo
Yes,
mom.
a hoodoo mom, something like
It was
that.
something
But
like a voodoo mom or a hoo-hoo mom or something.
Or a
Yeah.
woohoo.
a
woohoo.
woo, was it a woohoo? That's what it was.
Woohoo.
It's a
I was like,
woohoo
who
mom.
calls a spiritual person a woohoo?
Yeah.
Oh
All
my
that
God.
voodoo.
Anyway, let's carry on. There's lots of people with hands up. Everyone needs something. Let's go. I just did one. Who's next?
I can go because I talk a lot. Anyway, Maria, I feel really called to you, sweetheart. Hi.
Hi. Hi.
You have a question, love?
Yes. The last few months, my body, it feels like my body is kind of like breaking down. Like I'm getting a lot of injuries and muscle soreness very random stuff, but it persists.
Hmm.
3 times my calf has been injured in the last like just 3 or 4 months. It's back again. My shoulder, sciatica, things that I've never experienced before, and I'm just wondering if my body is trying to tell me something, or if I'm just getting
Yes.
old.
No, you are not just getting old. So right away, what I'm going to tell you is, and I'm not going to get too deep because we're in a really big kind of public area, but there are a few issues that you know emotionally. It's not that you haven't done the work on them, okay? Because I know there's things going on and I know you have done work. I know you've been doing work and healing work. It's just, that's kind of where it's trying to release. Okay, what I really want you to know is it's not that you're becoming ill from your healing work. It's that it's kind of moving from this emotional space into this physical space and then discharging.
Okay.
Okay, so in order to support this, the work, the words I'm getting, it's like you're working on changing tapes in your mind. You're working on really big, deep stuff. Does that make sense to you, please?
Oh, very, very deep stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
So those old kind of patterns, they got to get out somehow. And this is how they're trying to do it. And know that you have help. I feel like you have a like a healing muse with you, kind of guiding you. So know that you're doing the right things. Know that you're going in the right directions. Huge, huge, huge shout out. I'm covered in goosebumps of how proud, about how fearless you are being. This is not a step backwards. This is how it's releasing, because there's a lot of stuff coming out. So please, baby, just support your body. Lots and lots and lots of water. I would look at, don't talk to me because I'm not a good medical intuitive, but really look at your health food store, maybe tissue salts, maybe magnesium, different things to support your physical body as if you're an athlete. Because it's like your nervous system is discharging and your skeletal system is discharging.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, it does. It
Okay.
actually does. So I'm glad to know I'm not just getting old.
You're not, and you're not doing the wrong thing. This is not like you're not doing the work, therefore you're getting sick, right? Because sometimes we ignore what's happening and then our stuff can physically manifest, right? This is not that. You are doing the work so deeply that it's trying to get out. Please, Lizina, baby, go.
So the whole time that you've been speaking, I've seen the word in neon lights, threshold. You are about to cross a threshold. And Jody
oh my God, I just got goosebumps.
Yes,
me too.
Yeah, so what I want to say to you is, I don't know if anyone's done the keto diet or any kind of diet, or when you start working out, your body starts releasing toxins, right? Things that, if it's fat cells or whatever it is, that have been embedded in the cell, you understand? And when you start adding in the heat, which is what you're doing, the spiritual heat, the physical heat, the mental, the emotional heat, this is alchemy that's happening right now. And so you're going to feel it. And so the muscle fibers, the cells, the bones, the tendons, everything gets stored in this physical vessel, right? And so this is about moving and shifting and releasing. And with all this intense light that's coming in, it just enhances it. It becomes exacerbates it at times, right? So go and get a massage, my friend. Have a hot bath with salts and Epsom salt and essential oils. Get your massage is so good. Just soothe yourself. Run your own healing on your body and soothe and speak kind words to yourself and let yourself go to sleep a little bit earlier. You're doing a lot of work. And they keep giving me this thank you. They give me this example of pregnancy, right? So when you first get pregnant, there's that real rush of splitting atoms and cells are dividing, and this baby is being created, right? And then you go into that middle trimester where it's kind of cruise control for a bit. And then you come to the end and it's like all hands on deck, right? This is you. This is going to the threshold. You are coming into the place energetically so that because you're up leveling, right? So that you can move on to this next part of your life. And you have to let go. And And this pain is just a small representation of the pain that you have gone through for years. Do you understand? It's a very minuscule version of the pain, but you're feeling it and letting it go. So thank it. Say thank you.
Yeah.
I love you. Thank you for everything you taught me. And I wholeheartedly, lovingly release you. May I leave that with you?
Oh, yes. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Ladies, we're kind of going in order. It goes me, Jody,
Nancy.
Nancy, or Lizina. Well, I guess Lizina kind of did
Oh,
one.
sorry,
so
it's
maybe
me.
Nancy.
Your
Go,
turn,
Lizina.
Nance.
Go ahead, Nancy.
Lemmie.
Go, Nancy.
Bim, you had a question about your dog?
Bam, bam.
Oh, where'd you go?
You're on
Oh, you're
mute,
still
Bim.
muted, my love.
I'm reading
I'm
lips.
here. I'm here now.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Bam Bam's here with me anyways, yeah.
Okay. So, this dog is very attached and connected to you. And there is, I'm getting an impression on there's a lot of heart healing happening with you right now. I get the impression that there's a lot of grieving that's happening. And your dog is very much coming forward as a therapy dog right now. So you're probably noticing even more so the insistence to touch you and lean on you and be with you. I'm also getting the impression you haven't been sleeping very well lately. And so there tends to be a lot of, again, leaning and touching and stuff, because what Bam 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 Bim
Bam Bam. Yeah,
Bam
Bam
Bam.
Bam the wrestler.
Bam, bam.
Bam Bam the wrestler. It was my son's dog. Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't live with me. He lives with Jack, but I get to keep him every so often. Yeah.
Yeah, and when he's there, he's very much leaning into you as your therapy. As I started talking about this, my dog just came and started pushing me like this. So this is her way of communicating that this is accurate. What I'm saying is accurate. And I'm sorry, has your son passed?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And this was his dog?
And this is, yeah, he's my, I don't have, he was my only child, and this is all I have of him. So I
Yes.
call him my grandson.
And he's very much doing a lot of healing work with you. Your son is how do I put the word, like transmuting healing through the dog to you. So when your dog is it's your dog kind of and his dog, but when his dog is around leaning on you and Bam Bam's leaning on you and touching you, and just know that that's also your son around you, because he's in the room right now as well. And so I think the dog might be getting a little bit revved up because he feels your energy, he feels your son's energy, but this dog is like pure love. And understand that when they're absorbing our grief and when they're absorbing our, oh, I can't sleep, and they try to help us sleep, they don't hold it like humans do. They release it right away. They completely level up and recharge. They're just incredible, unconditional little beings. And so this dog is very much a bridge right now of communication. Okay. So when the dog also sits and stares at the wall, know that your son is around as well, and talk to him. Okay.
I think she I was like, I think she's frozen.
Yeah, my internet, it's days it will just freeze. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
No, that's fine.
But it's all being recorded, so I'm sure.
That's right.
Yeah.
It all resonates, Bim. It all resonates.
That's right.
Can I leave that with you?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Nancy.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
All right. May I come to Ren? ITA.
Hi, Lizina. It's actually Erica Macklin.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I don't your name.
I'm on grandma duty, so I'm babysitting at my daughter's house tonight. So I'm on my phone. That's what my phone is called. So.
No worries. So do you have a question? Do you have a question, love?
I do. So about a year and a half ago, I had a bathroom renovation done and everything was replaced, lights and like everything. So that was a year and a half ago. About 2 months ago, one of the lights on the light fixture started flickering at different times, and it coincided with my 10-year-old who has autism started going through a really, really difficult time. He's starting to self-harm and become abusive, and just really, really difficult time. So I really felt like this is not just a light flickering, this is somebody, either a guide or someone, a spirit coming to help me or something. But there was one day a couple weeks ago, I was having a really bad moment, and I was in the bathroom, which also happens to be the laundry room, and I was trying to do laundry, and it was flickering, and it doesn't always do it. It's not like it's the whole time. That's why I feel like it's like a message. But I kind of yelled at it, and I said, "Not right now. I can't handle this right now." And it then went out. The light has gone out. And I'm concerned that I've banished somebody that was there to try to help me. And this might sound silly, I don't want to replace the light because I feel like I shouldn't be, because maybe it's gone off for a reason. Does that make
Yes.
sense?
I understand. So you know what? It's like Tara said with children, right? You are in control. And I know that the guidance, you welcome the guidance, and that you've been asking for it as well. But if you are unable to handle that time, I don't feel that spirit takes it like our humanness and our moods and our outbursts. Sometimes in the heat of the moment, they don't take it personally. Do you understand? I feel like they are giving you that space. And so when you are ready, just ask them to come back and ask, can you please deliver this message or this guidance in a way that I can understand it? I see you, I feel you, and I see you. Thank you for being here. So can you please help me understand this? Asking for guidance in this way, right? Just,
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone want to jump in? No? All right. All right. I'm going to leave that with you then.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome, my friend. Okay.
I see Delyn's got her hand up. So I think it would be fun to have someone other than me, because Delyn's one of my bestest friends, to maybe tap in. Go, Nancy. Go, Nancy.
Come
Delyn.
on, Delyn.
Where
You're
is
the
it?
next contestant on I'm gonna answer a question.
I'm just looking to see if you have any messages. I do have a cat that passed away, a brother that passed away, grandmother passed away that I was really close to. So just looking for any message.
I'm looking for anything.
Okay, well, they're all around you right now, but the most insistent two humans that are coming up is the cat and your brother. You have been having some concerns lately, and I don't want to get too heavy and deep with you about this, so we may take this offline. But he needs you to know that everything is okay, and the people that you're concerned about, everything is going to be just fine. Does this resonate with you?
Yeah.
Okay. The cat, however, is showing me, have you been feeling depressions on your bed at night? Do you feel her?
Sometimes I do feel something good. I haven't been restless at night too for sleep wise. So, and I really get a little sleep.
Okay, this is just bizarre because it's the first time a cat's ever told me this. Have you been tested for sleep apnea?
No.
Okay. Do you find you wake up
Cat's
coughing?
telling you have sleep apnea.
I think so, because the cat's quite concerned. Are you waking up coughing? Are you waking up gasping for breath?
No.
Okay. The cat is concerned about the broken sleep. Okay. So, in the bed, depressions, you're going to feel while you're sitting on the couch, just pay attention if you feel a brush, if you feel like a little paw or a little cold nose, and know that they're around you all the time.
Okay.
Okay. And your grandmother, I mean, she's just sitting behind you pleasantly smiling, and she loves you so much. I get very, very much more maternal vibes from her though. Like very much.
She was more like a mother to me than anything else. Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely showing that. She's got her arms around you. She loves you very much. And I know, it's funny because I always like, oh, I'm giving the same message again. But you know what? Spirit comes in. They want you to know they love you. And she says the same thing as your brother. There's a lot of stuff that you got going on in here right now. And there's a couple people in particular you're very worried about. And she also wants you to know to not be worried and that
Okay.
it's all going to work out how it's meant to be. And it's not necessarily something you need to worry about because this is part of their life plan and their journeys and their learning lessons.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think I know who they're talking about now.
Okay.
I know who they're talking about.
But we won't get that out with all these people
Yeah.
here. So can I leave that with you,
Yeah,
Dylan?
leave it with me. Yeah.
Okay, hon.
Can I come to Ramona, please?
Hi, Tara.
Hey,
And hi,
beautiful.
team.
Hey.
My question is, I've had a similar experience to, sorry, I forget which lady was talking about the bathroom light, but my
Erica.
smoke detector, thank you. My smoke detector in my condo goes off at random weird times for absolutely no reason. But it's not the chirping of a dead battery, and it's not the hey, get out, your house is on fire. It's something in between the two. So it's definitely, it feels like it's a very deliberate attention getter. So I'm just kind of curious if anybody's picking up like who that might be that's trying to get my attention, or yeah, what they want.
If I can, Tara, is it okay?
Yeah.
All right. So it is, I feel like it is they're doing it on purpose. They're using their spiritual energy to thicken just enough to mess with it. And it's someone who loves you very much. It's someone who died younger. I feel like it's a male person. And there's this real kind of mischievousness to this person.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to keep going because I feel like it's not as direct a connection as okay. So, deep breath, Jodes.
Getting my heart rate going. Stop that.
So it's a younger person. Okay. The death was unexpected and quick and very sad.
Okay.
It's a male person, and they are not a direct like close knit to you. It's like I still feel like it's relations, but it's not tight. Okay. I'm seeing it's not this way. It's like a couple spaces out, if you will, please.
Okay.
And so the reason he's coming through is he knows you listen to the message first off. He knows he can get your attention, and you need to tell his mom he's okay.
Oh.
He's okay.
Okay.
He's okay.
I wonder who that is.
Sit with it for a bit.
I will.
Okay. I feel like some time has passed since he has passed. So if you think about him, he wouldn't be as young anymore, right?
Okay.
I feel like this is it's that mischievous, like I'm under 16 energy.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I feel like he hasn't reached out for a while. I feel like and it's because he had a lot of work to do on the other side. Okay. But he's here, he's okay. And he knows he's around a lot, and he sees and he knows you're doing the work. So he knows you listen to him. And it's almost like he knows you're obligated to tell now because that's your job.
Yeah.
Spiritual woman. So listen to me. I've been mucking with your thing for a while now.
Yes, he has.
So now just from me, I also feel that if you get really quiet and feel into it, he will give you the information. He'll give you more direct information. So this is also a calling up to you in your own growth.
Got it.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does. Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for letting me do that. That was a fun one. I like him. He's really fun.
He seems really fun. Like the
And
energy in
he's-
my house a lot of the time is very sort of like I'll start laughing for absolutely no reason. And I
Yeah,
think
he
I'm
has
going
that
crazy. And
mischievous, like my hand's in the cookie jar and I know you're not going to do anything because you freaking love me kind of energy, right?
yeah, yeah.
And so he will help you with developing. He will
Okay.
help you should you want the help.
Okay.
Okay,
Awesome.
I'm gonna leave him with you.
Sure. Thank
This
you.
fun little dude.
Okay,
Gabrielle,
guys.
Oh, sorry.
I think we're going to have to come to a close. We've only got a few minutes left and we've got some housekeeping, but I see a whole bunch of hands still up. So I'm going to offer something. At the end of this, when we finish with the recording, if anyone wants to stay on, I'm going to do some trance channeling. Just about 20 minutes worth of trance channeling. If Nancy, Lizzie, anyone wants to stay on to be my battery, I'd appreciate it. But whoever I bring in, I'm not sure who will come in. Maybe we'll do an ascended master. Maybe we'll do an archangel. I'm not sure. You can ask, we'll ask a few questions. We'll give it a time limit because they can come in forever and ever. And we'll do something like that. Oh, fun, Charlene. That would be awesome. So yeah, if you want to stay now, trance channeling is where I will allow someone to come into my personal space, my aura, into my body, and I will I was gonna say eject myself. I will remove myself to my wonderful meadow with my white horse. Don't ask because I still don't understand that. And yeah, so I will give messages. It won't be me. It will be whomever I bring through, and people that will stay. That will hold my energy will just be ensuring, I mean, I will always come back, but they're just ensuring in case something happens around me in my space, they can say something really loud, really fast and bring me back. Does that make sense to everyone? So everyone's welcome to stay, and if you have some questions you want them to answer, whoever them is, that's what we'll do. But we got to talk about day 5, hashtag day 5. And for the love of the great goddess, ladies, I cannot remember what our homework is going to be. Someone come to my
I remember
Charlene.
what it is.
Oh, good. We've got
I think.
Charlene and
think.
Dylan.
Oh, now
always
am I
know
having a brain freeze?
I
Oh yeah, I remember what it was.
remember it too.
Okay. I know what it was.
Testimony.
So we would like you guys use the hashtag day 5 and go live in the group with a testimonial. What did you love most about this week in general? How amazing was it for you? What was highlighted for you? And please share it forward with a friend. We would like to continue to grow and build and expand this community. You guys have been so amazing with inviting people. So please keep sharing. Sharing's caring, and everybody needs messages. So thank you.
Oh, that was so good, Charlene.
Very good.
And everyone needs messages. Someone needs to make a bumper sticker. We need a bumper sticker that says everyone needs messages. Contact Spirit Essence Collective.
I know a sticker guy.
Right?
I do.
Or a t-shirt.
That's so
Ah, t-shirt.
that would be a great
T-shirt.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. That's the homework. So we have an animal communication reading up for grabs for doing last night's homework, which was day 4, and that's with the lovely, gorgeous animal communicator Nancy. And you know what's funny is I totally when we were talking about animals tonight brought up Daisy. Daisy's my dash hound that she got hit by a car in Canada Way when I was at a retreat. And I just thought that was weird that she came up. So maybe one day, Nancy, I mean, I can communicate with all sorts of things, but not my family on the other side and not my pets.
Often
So-
Really? You don't talk to your really love?
Nope. My
Wow.
family does not communicate with me.
That's really neat. That's neato.
Yeah, my family does not communicate. As a matter of fact, I mean, I can feel them. Maybe I should just quickly explain this. I can feel them. Like I'll know when Nana Carter is around. I'll know when, I think about them and I'll get a flash. Like right now I'm getting flush because I'm thinking of Daisy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'll get that, but do they actually give me a message? No. Do they actually give messages through other people for me either? Not really.
Wow, that's
I have been waiting almost 21 years to receive a message from one of my best friends.
I know about that one because we've talked about that before. That's right. We've talked about that one before in Circle. Yeah.
I feel like that should be some kind of intuitive class where we all sit and or like a circle, you know, where we all sit and try to hold the energy and see if we can bring her in, because if
Like a
I can,
seance.
yeah, like a seance, if I could ever get a message from her, my world would be complete. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can't have your world complete, baby. We still need you here.
Oh, well, I mean, I'd still have things to do, but my
That would fill her heart.
Yeah, exactly, that would fill my heart.
You're scaring a witch.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
So that's what we're doing. Let's see who's going to get that. And you know, the prizes for tonight's are so cool. We have that beautiful scarf from Extreme Clothing Boutique, or I say it wrong all the time, Extreme Boutique Clothing Store. Goodness me. In Tawasin, Lisa donated a beautiful, beautiful scarf and some cool coupons. And then we have Harbinder is doing our, he's going to donate a session for us, a healing session for someone. So I just love all of that, that stuff. Okay, spin. Who does Nancy get to? Where was everyone in the homework, peoples? Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Jennifer's not on the wheel. Did you do it after 4 o'clock, Jennifer?
Christine.
Oh, Christine won! Yay!
And what was the first prize?
That is the prize, you.
Me? Oh, but are we giving Harbinders away and the scarf away too?
No, we're doing that tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
How are we doing that, Charlene? Where do I put it? Do I do a post in the group?
Why don't we just spin it right now?
Let's spin it, friends.
Let's spin
Hey,
it.
but Jennifer's not on the wheel, and she put it in the morning. She said she's very sad.
Oh, did she miss that?
And
I
Jeanette's
thought-
not on the wheel either. She says, was it before 4 o'clock? Before the deadline?
Yeah, because my team went in and checked it out for
Did you use
4
hashtag?
o'clock, but it's possible it was missed. Okay, type your names in the chat. I'm gonna copy them. Give me 2 minutes and I'll put them on.
Okay, so let's ask Christine, because she was the first winner, which prize she wants, because she might not have a pet to communicate with.
The other thing, make sure you guys do the hashtags, or I guess it doesn't matter now. It's the last day.
Nancy, I really need it.
Then I'm all yours, baby.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you.
Aww.
You never know. Sometimes people don't have the pets. They just
I'm just giving Charlene a
Harbinder,
moment.
what are you doing?
Where's Harbinder?
He's wearing a pink scarf.
Oh, I see
Oh
him.
yeah, I thought
Where
it
is he?
Oh, Harbinder.
What
That's my
saying ladies,
friend.
ladies. So
I
got
love
my
when he
feminine-
has his meditation scarf on.
Is that what it is?
That's what I believe it is. That's what I call it. It's Harbinder's meditation scarf.
Oh, sweet goddess. Okay.
Oh, you
Yeah,
make
it's
me
kind of
smile.
warm too. It's heating up.
Nice.
Are you cold?
You can take it off now, Harbinder, since we're going to give someone a prize from you.
It's like that. It's the second level heart chakra. It's that big bright pink. It's super awesome.
Christine, do you see the message from Eileen? Please PM her this week about your the weekend, I think, about your bracelets.
Yeah, thumbs up. Nice.
I cannot wait to get, oh my God, next weekend, our little store, while Charlene's doing this, our little store opens up at the First United Spiritualist Church Fair in Burnaby. And we'll be taking pictures and showcasing stuff. We've got all sorts of beautiful things. Okay, now we're spinning.
So this is for the scarf?
Yep.
Okay.
Are you serious? Funny. That would have been awesome if it had been Harbinder getting a scarf. And the scarf is actually really pretty. It's got a bit of a Ukrainian feel to it. That's what we said anyway. So
Yeah.
Ramona!
Ramona.
Yay!
All right, Ramona.
Ready for everyone.
This is fun. I just want to spin the wheel all night.
Jenny's on a plane right now. I don't think she's here.
Oh, well, we'll have to text her.
Are we spinning one more time?
One more for Herbinder's healing session, which was so kind of him to offer. Oh, I have a book. We have the crow cards too, for heaven's
Okay, so
sake.
2 spins.
Two
Okay, which
spins.
one's first? Harbinder first?
This is for Herbinder. Let's do it.
Oh, you guys are so scoring today. This is so fun.
It's a full moon. Full moon in Virgo.
Tell us about that, Lazina.
Well, it's a full moon in Virgo.
Yeah, that's yours.
Samantha?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, she looks like she's frozen. There she is. Okay.
There's
She's in shock.
That's for you, silly goose. Oh, I was like, oh, she's
Peggy, you
like
won.
not reacting.
Yay!
I told you you're part of the collective, beautiful. Okay, let's do the last one, and then before I pass out, and let's do some
Don't pass out.
trance mediumship. Oh, Peggy! Woo! Nice. Good stuff. I have a whole whack load of stuff I have to give her, so that's good. I'll fold that up and we'll just add it right into
Yeah,
the,
I've got something for her too.
which I can't give her my stuff till you give me her stuff. So we'll hook
That's
up.
right. So
Look
we'll,
at the
we'll hook
babies
up.
in the Zoom box. Sorry. Hi, babies.
Hi, I've been on grandma duty today. These are my twin grandbabies.
Aw.
Oh my god.
So Tara, let me know how to get you the tarot deck. I can mail it or whatever, but I'm gonna sign off because these guys gotta go to bed. So
Okay,
good
you
night,
sign off
everyone.
and I will get in touch with you, okay?
Okay.
Good night.
Bye. Bye. Have a good sleep.
Oh, so cute.
Okay, so ladies and Harbinder. Yes. Thank you so much. This week has been amazing. It's been a little hectic for me, being in Lillooet, being all over the place, but it's been fabulous to connect with all of you, all the new faces. So excited, all my old friends and you know, clients that have come through. We're so grateful to see you all here. It is such a blessing to be able to open up this community and actually have people participating in our community. That is what we love. Absolutely love it. So look for the new things coming up. The newsletter, get on it. You'll get the blog and everything will be in there, that, you know, specials that you won't see anywhere else, because we like to throw things out, you know, to make them accessible. The Goddess Empowerment Kit, super well intentioned.
Amazing.
Yes.
Right?
It's amazing.
Fabulous.
And we, you know, one of the biggest things, and I'll say this very quickly because I want to go into the trance for you guys, but I'll say this. One of the biggest things people come to me for is not always to connect with people on the other side. It is to how can I help myself? How can I help myself? Because people find it very hard to separate their humanness from their spirit self, from their higher self. And sometimes they can't even find their higher self. And these kits are exactly that, goddess empowerment. It's made to help us rise to the occasion. And when we are at our best, you know, then everyone around us feels it. And then they'll be inspired to be at their best as well. And that's why people like Jody, Lazina, Nancy, and I like thrive together. Angel and Herbinder and Christy, and all of we thrive together because we raise our vibrations together.